What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of a working holiday in the sun. We're back with Gibraltar, Inter Gibraltar that is, and we're going to play our first game of the season today. Before we get into that, just a reminder, it's not too late as of when this video goes live to enter that competition to win yourself a free copy of FM20. All you have to do is A, be a subscriber, and B, look at my Twitter, look at the pictures I've posted over the last few days, and see if you can guess which club we are managing on FM20 before I do the big reveal video next week. If you guess correctly, and you're the first one I picked that's guessed correctly, you're going to win yourself a free copy of the game. So, get on it. In the meantime, stay here and watch this. Back in a sec.
Llévame donde nací, que a tu lado quiero estar. No hay un sitio para mí como mi buen Gibraltar.
Okay, guys, so here it is, the first game of the season, and yeah, it's all to play for, boys. All to play for. Sorry, just adjusting a setting. Don't mind me. Right, there we go. It's better. Anyway, so yeah, let's take a look what we're doing, or what we've got to work with. So we're playing Woking today. As I said, the first match of the season. The starting lineup is going to differ from the best players we have a little bit, because I made a slight mistake and I didn't rotate the squad. So we have a lot of our best players have played under 18s football, reserve football, friendlies. They're a bit tired, and I forgot to move them between squads, so they'd be fresh. So, I'm going to run you through our best players, and then I'm going to run you through the players you're going to see today, because that feels like the best way of doing it. So first up is this lad, Simon Adeyemi. Came on a free, 16 years old. Looks like he could be a bit of a beast, not going to lie, especially at this level. So only 16, came on a free. He's one of the new regens that come through as youth players on the free transfer system. He's going to develop really nicely, I think. The only thing that bothers me is he has a personality of mercenary, which could prove interesting. But he's had 8 goals and 4 assists in 13 non-competitive games so far. Does need to work on his passing a little bit, but he's pretty good up top, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him. He's going to be one of our stars this season, without a doubt. Next up, we'll ignore Alex Kitchen because he refused to sign despite being on trial. Joel Whittingham, the left back, signed from Wolves. Was released by Wolves. I just picked him up, so don't think I did anything dramatic and fun there. He's had a really good pre-season. Could be a really good quality left back. He's very quick. Tackling needs work, passing needs work, but what doesn't need work on a player at this level? I just have a feeling about him. I have a feeling he could be. I don't know why he keeps switching to down there for. That's going to get annoying. Mike Williams, again, another 16-year-old regen that came in. I keep saying regen. They're new gens, aren't they? Anyway, he's not a real player. Came on a free. Welshman, currently injured. Seen a bit of the wars. Things will be okay. Things will be okay with him. He's pretty quick. He's got a casual personality. His determination is awful. We need to work on that. I need to find a way to, tutor him into greatness. But it could turn out to be a good player. Couldn't play on the left wing when I got him. He was literally just an attacking midfielder and a wing back on the left, and I want to play 4-4-2, so I've had to retrain him. He is going to keep doing that. That's going to really annoy me. Oh well, we'll get through it. We'll get through it for this episode, and I'll fix it for the next one. Ivan Wasi. Played for Bolton before us, had 2 years on the scrap heap. Some of you will probably have picked him up at some point. He's usually a pretty good pickup for a right back at this level. Bounced from City to Bolton, never really settled anywhere. Hopefully he'll do a job for us. Paul Story is a general attacking midfielder. I'm trying to retrain him as a left winger. He has absolutely no ambition. He has average determination. Oh, excuse me. Don't know where that came from. He can play a little bit up top, so we'll probably see him up top at some point. He is going to be on the bench for us today. We'll get into Kevin Thomas when we start the game. We start, the actual live com, because he's actually in the squad. Gus Jeffs, a left winger, again another new gen. Might develop into something special, might not. Decent determination. He's got a fickle personality. A lot of really bad personality traits in this group I've picked up. But apparently, these guys are the best of the 16-year-olds, so they were brought in. The next one up is James Jaycock. Again, won't play today because he's not quite fit. He's a ball-winning midfielder, defensive midfielder, but I am teaching him to play centre mid as well. Could develop into something good. If you look at all his attributes for a ball-winning midfielder, they're all fairly good for this level. If we get that pace up, maybe so he can contribute a bit more, throughout the game, I think that would help a lot. But there's something to work with him. Jay Mahoney, another striker. He will play as a striker rather than a left winger because I don't use left wingers or inside forwards in a 4-4-2. Again, a casual personality, not very determined, could develop into something good. If you look at his stats up top, it says pressing forward, which I don't really need to use him as, but we'll see. We'll see what becomes of him. He should be really good. Also, he's got a mullet, guys, so let's enjoy the mullet. Next up is Anthony Folkes, who will probably feature at some point. He's a real player, came from QPR originally, a centre mid. Decent, not spectacular, but he's got potential to develop some, and I think that's what we're banking on. Joe Delacoe will be our first choice right winger, no doubt about it. This guy, just highly recommended. He's quick enough for this level, a lot of good high stats. Could do with some work off the ball, could do with some work on his passing and his dribbling, but he'll get there, I think. If you look at our coach report, they seem fairly convinced he will improve to at least Vanarama national level. So as long as we can stay up, he's something we can build on. Andy Nugent, I believe I offered a contract to and might be coming in. Oh no, I think I ignored him completely. Who was the other guy? I've confused myself. I only did this all. It was the other guy. I did offer Alex Kitchen a contract. He did accept it. We don't know a lot about him other than our scouts seem to think he is the best centre half in the squad, and that's probably worth us paying money for. Next up, Usman Saidi will play at centre half for us. He is our best centre half currently under contract. Again, I forgot to move him between squads and he played too many games, but he came out of Portsmouth's youth team. He's from Gambia. That's all we really know about him. He's okay. He could develop. The coaches are going to tell you that he could be a Vanarama national set. A lot of these players could be Vanarama national central defenders, which is good as long as they get a move on and develop this season, which is kind of what we need. Next up, Chris Evans. He will be our first choice keeper this season. I'll show you him now anyway. Accrington Stanley reject, I guess, came from the youth team, was tossed out on his ear. I don't know why I keep doing that. He's about as decent, if you were to make a poster child for decent keeper at this level, he'd be that guy. I don't think any of these other guys are probably going to feature much. Let's just go into the game in a second. First of all, finances. We are making money. I don't know how, because we're spending way over our wage budget by like double. Because our projection is that we're just going to hemorrhage money anyway, so I figured why not go with it. And our pre-season looks a bit like this, so obviously ignore these inter-squad friendlies. I was moving players around, just testing different combinations of stuff. Start with a draw against Vasquez Cultural with 10 men. You can already see the team was sort of beginning to take shape there a little bit. Goyu Ryu, a 6-3 win. Again, already beginning to take shape. Gus Jeffs picked up a red card, which is worrying. We're picking up some red cards, which is always worrying. We beat Man 62, who are in the Gibraltarian 2nd Division, formerly known as Man United Gibraltar. 7-1 win, but I just want to see where we were at in terms of, were we playing in the League of Gibraltar? Where would we be, Then we played Europa Point, of course, also in the 2nd Division of Gibraltar. Lost to them, bit disconcerting, but some rotations and other stuff going on there. Played Boca, who are a top-flight Gibraltarian team, 1-1 draw. So, okay, maybe we're seeing Europa Point are going to be a promotion contender. We're seeing that Boca, whatever. But we know roughly where we are. 2-1 loss to Cadiz C. I wasn't overly concerned. I wasn't expecting us to be any kind of Spanish club at all. Another game against Vasquez Cultural. Again, shows you how far along we'd come. We got a 5-2 win there as the team developed. And then Gimnástica Hueta, 3-0. Again, some more players moving around, some rotation. Gibraltar Phoenix there. A nice 0-0 draw, a couple of knocks picked up, but it's whatever at that stage. Jerez Industrial we beat 3-0. Again, starting to really move on here, really starting to build something. Adeyemi just keeps picking up goals. Delico, 8 goals in 14 pre-season friendlies. We then played Torremolinos and won 8-0. Not a lot you can say about 8-0, it's just 8-0. And then 4-0 against Fuengirola. They had a man sent off in the 11th minute, but we were already ahead, so it's fine, we'll take that. 4 away fans, big clubs here. 4 away fans, 5 away fans, 16 away fans. It's madness. And then we played Lincoln Gibraltar, beat them 3-0 at, of course, what is our shared stadium. This was really impressive to me because Lincoln Gibraltar are, of course, as most of you have probably noticed by now, the Champions League and now Europa League representatives for Gibraltar. They're a good side. They are a good side. And the fact that we're beating the top team in Gibraltar gives me some hope. So, let's get into today's game against Billericay. I've not done much tactically to change anything. And hope we can get ourselves a nice, easy, I say easy, just any win. Doesn't have to be easy, we'll take it either way. A few guys missing, Jay Mahoney, James Simpson, Mike Williams, we've already gone through them. Yeah, 7-1 to win this. We're not the favourites by any stretch. This is our starting lineup. You've already seen Chris Evans. Kent Edgecombe starts at right back again, a guy with a lot of potential. Is as a right back, but can play as right midfielder or left back if we need him to. Just very versatile. He's got some good pace. We'll see what comes of him. Just could improve a lot in the future. We don't really know. It feels like the coaching staff we've got don't know a lot about him. Matt Heath will captain the side. He is the club captain. So he's also our under-18s manager, by the way. Some of you will remember him from his time at Leicester, at his career stats. Come on, let's do this. I always forget he's a manager. So you might remember from his time at Leicester, from his time at Stockport, Coventry, Leeds, Colchester. Had a really good career going there for a while. I think, went back to Colchester for a while. I have a feeling he had some injury problems sometime between Colchester and Northampton and just went downhill. He has been playing the level below this for a while, but I think he'll be good enough to get the job done at this level, so we will hope for the best. Stefan Ramirez, if you play any games in Gibraltar on your own saves, you probably know him. He's one of the first guys most people pick up. Playing for us and a Gibraltarian is probably quite good for the national team as well. Played for Man 62 before us. He's played for Lions. He's been around. He's not spectacular, but if you look at his coach report, could be good enough for this level, is the best they can say about him, which is fine. We've got Bobby Rumans at right back. Again, another 16-year-old. This is his first club. Rated very highly as a prospect, and I think could develop quite well. So we're going to hope for the best with him, is the plan. As I casually move that around there, because I think you can't hear me. I'll fix it in post. It's fine. Right, Kevin Thomas starts on the right wing. He is a 16-year-old Welshman, another new gen. His best position is actually as an attacking midfielder, but I don't use them. So he's going to be playing on the right wing where he's perfectly comfortable. And why I'm showing you that, he's never played a game in his life. Could be quite good though. He's one of the better players in the squad already. 3 stars currently. 5 maybe stars all over at the end. I'm just going to switch that over to a guy who I know has some ability to judge a player. but I think he's going to become, at the very least, a conference player, if not higher. Seb Bradshaw, 19-year-old central defensive midfielder. He's come in from Marine, played for Skelmersdale. Not really a big club guy, but again, highly rated on that potential side. Could be a Vanarama national player. That's a guy we want to develop. I've brought a lot of young players specifically to develop. Adam Ferrugia is a Gibraltarian player, formerly of Lions. Actually surprisingly good. The second best central mid in the squad, which is a little bit surprising. We'll see where he gets to. He could become a thing we, look back on and laugh at. He could become a thing we look back on and go, suck it. Ex-Lynx player Sam Cubby, let's go with Cubby. 21 years old. Some good potential, some good stats. He needs to be a bit quicker, but we've got time to work on his speed. I don't know, I've just got a feeling. Again, he's not the best left winger in the squad, but I've got a feeling. And then we move up top. Josh Jeffries will probably never play again after this. He's one of our scouts. He is one of the only 2 strikers in the squad that are fit. He has half a star of everything. I'm playing him because I have no other options, but he's played for Bath, Polton, Supermarine, Chippenham, Frome. He's been around the West Country forever. We'll just hope he gets us a goal. And Aiden Gio, really high potential Gibraltarian striker. He's a winger by trade. We're gonna slowly convert him into a striker. He's very quick. He's got nothing else going for him, but he's very quick. But sometimes at this level, that can do the job. He could be good enough for this level. If any of you ever played in the Gibraltar League before, he tends to become a national team mainstay. Played in their top flight for a while. Let's see what he can do. On the bench, we'll get to them as we come to them, I suppose. But Mario Soris is our 3rd choice keeper. Our 2nd choice keeper is currently injured. He's been around Gibraltar for a while. He is Greek and Gibraltarian, so I don't know if he'll get a call up. He might do. We'll cross that bridge when we come from it. Ahmed Al-Hana can play midfield or right back. Really good. Lot of potential. We're going to see if he develops at all. And I hope he does. Paul Story is someone we've already looked at. The really versatile but doesn't fit in player. Tom Ince, who I think is related to Paul somehow, vaguely. I vaguely remember he's related to Paul somehow, but I don't remember how. Played for Burnley at the start of his career, never really got a look in, and he's just been around the Northern League forever. But he can play anywhere down the left. He's fairly quick, and he was fairly cheap, so I picked him up. And then Kyle Shembry, who I very much doubt we'll get a look in. Apologies. But he was there kind of just to be the experience head. And also because I meant to sign his brother, who I know develops really well. And I didn't. So I picked up the wrong one. It's happened before. It's fine. He's fairly good. He's good enough to back up our squad, I guess. He's done his time. He's done his time. Anyway, game time. Definitely game time. Josh Jeffries may struggle to see out the match. Well, he has no choice. I have literally no other options in this basic 4-4-2 kick and run kind of squad. The Woking team, they've got a Ferdinand. Which Ferdinand have they got? Kane Ferdinand. He used to be at Southend, I remember that. Anyone else there leaps out? Jack Cook, don't really know him. Collier, don't know him. Casey, don't know him. Christian Jolly, I suppose. He's been around. Nothing really leaps out at me. They've got Max Kretschmar, which is just an epic name, played for Wickham. Greg Lua played... Was it Hull for a bit? He might be okay. Nothing that stands out. I think we can probably get something out of this. They've got a Hudson Odoi. That's terrifying. Fine. It's alright. I believe in this one. I think we can do this. I'm ready. We are in the blue today. I'm just going to set this up so that we don't have to watch all of the highlights of everything, because that's going to be horrendous. There we go. Got it all set up. Yeah, we're in the blue today. We'd usually be playing in red. This is very much our change kit. We play in red and black stripes, but blue is for our away clash kit scenarios. Ferrugia though with a header away, but only as far as Kretschmar. Come on guys, we're going to shut him down, close them down, start pushing them back, just a little bit. Gio with a sliding tackle, but only as far as Little, to Wheeler, Wheeler to Jolly. What's Jolly got? Oh, he's found Kretschmar again. Kretschmar, just wide as Callum Kennedy scores for Billericay, the Swindon legend. Okay, not the worst start so far. 12 minutes in, still holding firm. We are level on shots. Feel like I'm going to shout some encouragement their way, just to see if we can make them put in a performance. Gehring with the ball to Casey. Casey out to Jolly. Jolly to Kretschmar. Over to Rumans. Oh, own goal by Rumans. I genuinely thought Evans had that. This is the thing that needs to stop happening on FM. If Miles sees this for any reason, on FM20, could we not have ridiculous back passes like this happening for no good reason and going in? That would be epic. Anyway, let's not lose our shit just yet. 25 minutes gone. I'm going to tell them to show some passion. They've been fired up. That's what we need. What I'd like is to get us back on level pegging, just so the players don't lose too much confidence. Ferrugia is really struggling for fitness. Really struggling. Let's demand some more. There must be something more to give, because they've given nothing so far. That's the first half. Not the most exciting first half we've ever played, but we'll get there. Got to start thinking about taking Ferrugia off. I don't know if I've got what I've got on the bench. I haven't fully familiarised myself with the squad yet. I've got Alhana there I can use if I need to. He's probably going to be our best option, but we're going to play on a little bit longer before we make any subs, just to see if that half-time team talk has any effect whatsoever. Rumans is really struggling to put in any kind of performance here as well. That's a bit disappointing. Josh Jeffries has got himself hurt. I didn't need that. Paul Story's going to have to go on up top. He can do it. He's just not the right guy to do it. If I can get these guys in their best positions up top. I guess Gio's best position is going to be as a poacher probably. Let's do that and see if we can start something there. Rumans is going to have to come off though, because he's just been appalling. There we go. Edgecombe. Ball forward to Thomas. Thomas just needs to keep it in play, take his time, slow down to Bradshaw. Ferrugia. Come on boys, we can do this. Little flick forward for Thomas. Crosses in. Story. Poor Story. First goal of the season. First goal ever in the league for Inter Gibraltar. He's come on as a sub. He's not even fully fit. And he's got himself a goal. Good boy. Good boy. That's what we like to see. It's this little dink here that does it though. The little dink to Thomas. Thomas gets it up. Story beats his man. Puts it away. That is a good way to start our season. What hasn't been a good way to start our season is Bobby Rumans. He's going to come off, I think. He's going to be replaced by Tom Ince, I think. Tom Ince good enough to do it? He'll have to be. That is perfectly fine. I can rearrange later. Ferrugia's going to have to come off as well. In fact, let's do that on the tactics screen. Now I think about it, because that way, oh, Tom Ince was a terrible choice for fullback. Terrible choice. Oh well, you live and learn. Faruja on for Alhana. We're going to make some changes, take some risks. Just see if there's anything I can draw out of this team. And also get these guys playing in their best positions. That's going to have to do with a change, I think. Weird that Seb Bradshaw, who is a defensive midfielder's best position, is at central midfielder attack. But, you know, we'll put that down to the random generation of player stats, I guess. Bradbury finds Kretschmar. Kretschmar's got acres of space. Goes to the top corner and misses. Should have more with that, to be fair. We're going to shout some more encouragement, I think. Let's hope that works. Casey with a corner. Puts in the box. Oh, Kane Ferdinand gets a goal. I mean, keeper probably should have held it. Didn't hold it. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. We'll see it again. Casey with the cross. Gehring with the header. Don't know what the keeper was doing there. He should have held that. He didn't hold it. Chris Evans is not Captain America anymore. Oh, apparently there's a cold coming on. Ince hits the crossbar. Ramirez can keep it in play though. Doesn't do anything with it. That's absolutely fine. Casey with another corner. Let's do better this time, boys. Heath heads it away as far as Hodges. Casey back to Hodges. Little. It's 3-1. Not the start we wanted, boys. But in fairness, this is also by no means our strongest team. That's something we need to remember. Armani Little, a man whose name still annoys me. I hate the name Armani Little. Sorry if you're watching this, bud. I'm sure you're a nice guy, but whoever decided to name you Armani was a fucking idiot. Apologies for the language. I have strong feelings on stupid names for children. Okay, Edgecombe with a throw, and that's it. That's the game. It's all gone okay. It could have gone better. Could have gone a lot worse, though, in my defence, because this isn't the first team. We'll take it. And we've got no choice but to take it now. It's happened. And we'll see if we can build from here. Hopefully, when we play Hungerford, we'll have a full strength team available to us, because I'll have made less stupid errors, and things won't be quite so bad. So, with that said, guys, I will return in a second. Stick around. So, we're back for game number 2 of this episode, and we're at home to Hungerford. And I remember to actually, rearrange the team and rest players. We're still not the favourites to win, but we've actually got a team that's more or less fully fit. Mike Williams probably shouldn't play, but I've got Gus Jeffs on the bench, so it's fine. How long do you recommend to play? 75. That's fine. We can get him through 75 minutes, I think. Okay, so this is the lineup. This is the full strength, best we can do, bar one player, I think, lineup. Chris Evans in goal. Ivan Wasi at right back. Matt Heath and the new signing Alex Kitchen at centre half. And Joel Whittingham at left back. Joe Delico starts on the right wing. James Jaycock and Anthony Folkes start in the middle. Mike Williams is starting on the left wing. Jordan Edwards and Simon Adeyemi start up top. Edgecombe, Saidi, Thomas, Jeffs and Story on the bench. Let's see what we can do. Let's get into this. I'd like to hope we can pick up at least a draw here. Ideally a win. Our board expectations, you'll remember from the first episode, are that we just have to avoid or attempt to avoid relegation. Anyone look familiar on this side? No, they've got a Dutch guy by the looks of things. No, Charlie ten Grottenhuis is apparently English. English and Dutch, makes sense. Anyone there recognisable? Their star man last time was Josh Martin, came from Birmingham. Doesn't look like there's anything big. There's no one I really recognise, I don't think. Matt Jones played for Swindon as a youth player, but that's the closest I come to recognising anyone on this team, unless that's a Rose I remember. Nope. No one there I recognise. Fine, that's good. all the more chance of a win. Right, let's do that and that. Our assistant manager, by the way, is a Spanish lad I found. Ramon Callejon, I think his name is. Anyway, he is player assistant manager. He used to play in the Gibraltarian League. He's actually quite a good AM. So we'll hope he's got something good to offer us going forward. We are in the red and black stripes this time out. Oh, Ian Herring's a guy I know who used to play for Swindon too. I mean, a lot of players used to play for Swindon at Hungerford, I would think. Anyway, we will hope for the best here. Got a free kick early on though. Barman whips it in. Oh, that was poor goalkeeping. James Rusby has got himself a goal. But what was our keeper playing at? Chris Evans there should not have come out. If he keeps, that's his second mistake in 2 games. If he keeps making these mistakes, he will be replaced as soon as the other keeper is fit. That was just poor. Just really poor. Question of offside? Probably wasn't offside, if I'm honest. Oh, we need to do something now. You know, attack straight from kickoff. Whittingham to Folkes. Folkes into Adeyemi. What's Adeyemi got? He's got a cross. Oh! Immediate reply. Jordan Edwards gets himself a goal with an assist from Simon Adeyemi. Bit of a scrappy one, but we'll take a scrappy goal. I like a scrappy goal. That is a winning opportunity right there. Adeyemi picks up wide on the left. Sees that cross. Perfectly timed as well for Edwards coming in. Keeper couldn't hold it. Edwards puts it away. We're back on terms. 8 minutes played and we've had 2 goals already, boys. No question of offside there whatsoever. Don't be silly. Just don't be silly. There we go. Herring. Ball out to Jones. They're not going to go back and attack us already. Surely we're not going to go end to end. Bauman's picked up now on the left. Cuts inside. Finds Rose out wide. Rose with a cross. Kitchen gets rid of it, but only as far as Ten Grottenhuis. And Epiketa's got it on the right wing. Cross in. That's surely gone. No, Rose has managed to keep it in play. Matty Jones with a cross in. Oh, Frangata. Whittingham gets it away. Hacks it away, really. But we've been saved. Our skin has been saved. I couldn't be playing a more basic tactical setup here either, guys. I mean, this is literally the base. You know, you click Route 1, you click 4-4-2. This is what it is. Joe Delacote. Joe Delacote with a perfect free kick. 2-1. We're in the lead, boys. I was too distracted talking about formations, but Delacote, look at that. Just inside the post. You couldn't do better than that. We're up into 12th. We are in the lead for the first time this season. Things are looking up. Rose, though, with a free kick. Puts it in. Oh, Bowerman gets his head onto the end of it. That was possibly shocking defending, if I'm honest. No one saw him go. No one saw him go. I mean, I question if he was onside, but no one saw him go. Oh, just onside. Just onside, but it was close. End-to-end stuff. After that first game, boys, we needed a bit of excitement. So we'll take this. We'll take this quite happily. I mean, we'd take it if it was just all goals going in at our end, but, you know, their end, sorry, but we'll take it. We'll take some goals. Very even game so far. As we head into half-time, things are looking okay. We're having a good game. Bit of encouragement from the assistant manager there should do the job nicely. Let's see what we can do here. Matt Heath to Kitchen. Kitchen with the ball forward. Only as far as Martin. That's coming to nothing. It's coming to nothing. I mean, it's only 1 or 2 players really playing well as well, which is slightly concerning. Overall, they're probably playing better than we are. Jaycock with the ball forward. It's not really going anywhere, but Williams is going to pick it up. It's cut inside. Oh, he's had a go, but it's just wide. It's just we've just got to do better work. We are getting more shots on goal. We are getting, you know, back into the game a bit more. Probably time for a sub in a second. Whittingham to Williams. Williams to Folkes. What can Folkes do here? Ball over the top. There's no one there to meet it. It goes as far as Matty Jones, and they're probably going to hit us on the counter here. Matty Jones with a huge hoof up top through to Ramon Rose. Ramon Rose one-on-one with the keeper. Evans has saved it. Whittingham now. There we go. I'm going to make a quick sub here, even though they've got a free kick, because I am very aware that Mike Williams is not fit. We're going to bring Gus Jeffs in. Just see what comes of it. Ian Herring with a free kick. Hits the post. Williams hacks it away. That should be his last act of the game. It will be. Going to shout some encouragement out at them, I think. Don't want to overwhelm them. Did that actually go through? It did go through. What subs can we make here, just to see if there's anything we can change? Folks should probably go off for Thomas. Anything else really need doing right now? I'm loath to change much. I think if I swap those guys around, we'll bring on Edgecombe at right back, because I don't want to take Wassey off, because he is the best fullback at the club, and he can play at left back. So hopefully that will. Oh, we've had an injury. Of course we did. I made a sub I shouldn't have made, and now we've got an injury. There's not a lot I can do here, if I'm honest. Just hope we hold out for a draw. Tommy Aldridge, by the way, has come on. He's also ex-Swindon. Funny thing is, he's one of the players who I put on the game when I was the researcher for Swindon. Fun fact. 2-2 draw. That's not too shameful. I can't, object to that too much. Joe Delacoe picks up the man of the match. Good game. I hope Adeyemi is not out for too long. That's gonna annoy me if he is. Just wondering if any of these here. We'll get it at the end. I was just wondering what the attendance was, but we'll find out. We'll find out what the attendance was afterwards, because this is the first time that English League football has been played in Gibraltar. It's kind of a nice benchmark to have an idea of what our attendance has started out as. So 359 for our first game. That's not too bad as attendances go. Adeyemi, he's at 4 to 7 weeks. Oh, that's not good. That's not ideal at all. That's fine. We'll praise Delacoe's performance though, because he was very good. Hopefully he will continue working hard to impress us. Right guys, I am going to leave it there for this episode, because I know it's been very, very long. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, you want to see some more, hit the like and subscribe buttons, because they're down there somewhere. Be sure to check out my Twitter at @ChasingLamely for details about the competition to win a copy of FM20, how to enter. The clues are on there. Get yourself involved. There is a copy to give away, just one copy as well, so get yourself involved very quickly. In the meantime, I've been Chasing Lamely. There will be more of this, and I will see you very soon. Have a good one.